Hi Virgo, welcome to your love reading for October 2018. This is Elizabeth from channeledguidance.com. Okay, so I've already shuffled the decks for you and you did have two jumping cards. This card jumped for you almost right away, and it is the High Priestess. The other card that jumped for you is the Fool. So I feel, with the High Priestess coming up, this is about intuition. This is about signs, synchronicities. I feel like there are new opportunities. Let me just hold up the Fool for you. I feel like there are new opportunities for you when it comes to love and relationships in the month of October. And I feel like you know what these are going to be. It could be that you're going to be meeting somebody new if you're single. It could be that, there's a chance for a new beginning with a partner, perhaps with an ex. But I feel like this is also going to help you make decisions. Like, should you take somebody back? Should you get involved with somebody new that comes into your life? I feel like you will be very intuitive in the month of October. These were just jumping cards, so let's put them back in there. And let's go ahead and get 9 cards for you. This is a love reading for the sign of Virgo for October 2018. You start off with the Wheel of Fortune. Love reading for the sign of Virgo for October. 3 of Rods. Love reading for the sign of Virgo for October. The 2 of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Virgo for October. The Lovers. Love reading for the sign of Virgo for October. The Ace of Rods. Love reading for the sign of Virgo for October. Queen of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Virgo for October. 3 of Cups. Love reading for the sign of Virgo for October. 8 of Pentacles. Love reading for the sign of Virgo for October. And the Hermit. What's the most important message that Virgo needs to hear about their love life for October 2018? Judgment. Okay, so Judgment does represent a new beginning. This represents, kind of a relationship rising from the ashes. So this is especially significant if somebody, like maybe you ended a relationship or your partner ended the relationship. There is a chance for a new beginning. Remember, you did have the Fool jump for you when I was properly shuffling. New beginnings. This is something resurfacing that you thought was gone. So that's very, very significant for you. Let's go ahead and focus on the first 3 cards here. First, remember that this is a general reading, Virgo, and if you would like a private reading, then you would have to go to my website. You can see it here, channeledguidance.com. Okay, so let's look at the first 3 cards now and see what this means for you. You have some really interesting cards. You have the 2 of Cups here, and then you have the Lovers. So I feel like there's strong possibilities for you in the month of October. So you have the Wheel, the 3 of Rods, and the 2 of Cups. So the Wheel of Fortune, this is telling you that the month of October is a time of positive change in your love life, regardless of what your relationship status is, whether you're single, coupled, in between. The Wheel of Fortune is saying it's time for you to finally be happy, to finally kind of be on top. It's time for change for the better. And I feel like many of you have been waiting. You have the 3 of Rods, which does represent more kind of like looking towards the future. Like, this is the energy of waiting for that perfect timing, waiting for that perfect person. I feel like if that is the case, your time is now. It's finally here. Again, look at this 3 of Rods. It's surrounded by the Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Cups, which is actually the soulmate card. A card of finding that really strong emotional bond with somebody where you actually feel this person is a soulmate instead of just someone that you just hooked up with, just, a casual relationship. The 2 of Cups is a strong emotional bond. And again, that Wheel of Fortune is saying there can be a significant change for the better in your love life, but you have been waiting for that perfect timing, and that timing is now. Now, it can also be, if there was someone in your life that maybe needed to put things off as far as a commitment, moving forward in a relationship because they felt this was not the right timing with the 3 of Rods. that they're finally, you know, seeing that this, now we can be together, or now we can get married. That's where this comes in. A relationship coming back to life. Maybe because the timing was not right. Now, in the second row here, I mean, look at this. The Lovers, the Ace of Rods, and the Queen of Pentacles. Obviously, you are the Queen of Pentacles as an earth sign. And then you have the Lovers. Technically, I pulled the Lovers right after the Two of Cups. I pulled first the Two of Cups, and then I pulled the Lovers. So there's that strong kind of relationship energy, one right after the other. So the month of October can be your time to find the one. This can be, you know, the person that you're going to grow old with, the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with, or just a really long-term relationship, or you're finally recognizing that person, or you're finally able to be in that relationship, get that commitment that you want. The Lovers is there. This is two people. I mean, especially the energy from this card, this is like growing old with somebody. This is the one. You also have the Ace of Rods. This, I mean, this does represent a new beginning, but this also is kind of like wiping the slate clean. This is the Ace of Wands, actually. They call it rods in this deck. This is a new beginning where you're able to kind of erase, you know, all the pain from the past, whether it's connected to your partner or not. This is being able to start over. This is a new life, and it's right next to you. So I feel like you're very close to a new beginning in your love life, whether it's meeting somebody new, or you're so close to maybe being back with that person that you want to be with, especially in the month of October. Now, in this bottom row here, you've got this really happy energy from the Three of Cups. This is happiness. You're celebrating something here. You're celebrating. This can even be marriage or the birth of a child. It's like you're celebrating something that you really worked hard for. The Eight of Pentacles. A relationship that took time. Maybe that's why you have the Three of Rods here. A relationship that took time to build. Or maybe it took time to finally, you know, have this person in your life. You're celebrating this. And it could be, you know, that somebody needed time to be able to be in this relationship with you, to give you this happiness from the Three of Cups. The Hermit is solitude in order for someone to figure out, like, what do they want, how do they feel. This is just soul searching in order to find the truth, to see the truth. I feel like, you know, if somebody asked you for some space because they didn't know how they felt about you, or they didn't know what they wanted, again, a relationship that took time to build, you are celebrating. You're thrilled. You're happy that it's the outcome that you want. Okay, let's get a few more cards and see what the rest of the message is. What other message is there for the sign of Virgo for October? Knight of Cups. What other message is there for the sign of Virgo? Ten of Rods. What other message is there for the sign of Virgo for October? Four of Rods. Okay, so these three cards right here. Knight of Cups. I mean, first, this is positive movement in your love life. All the Knights are change and movement. This is a positive change. That's what you started. You started off with that energy right here, the Wheel of Fortune. Of course, that's a major arcana, and this can be a court card. I mean, I don't always get that, but I mean, I am getting it now. This can be someone who's a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But this is also just positive movement in your love life. It could be that you're ready for marriage. I mean, look at this. This can be a proposal. And then you've got the Four of Rods. Marriage, commitment, a happy home, children. But there's something going on here, as you can see with this card. The Ten of Rods doesn't mean that there's a lot of heaviness around you, or possibly around your partner. I mean, it's hard to say in a general reading. That's why I always mention over and over that this is a general reading, and I try to mention as many scenarios as I can so you can figure out which one is yours. This Ten of Rods can mean that maybe you're tired of waiting, because I see somebody waiting here. Maybe you're tired of waiting and you feel like giving up. That's a possibility for the Ten of Rods, giving up. But it's also really heavy, draining energy, where you just kind of feel like it's become too much. And again, you just want to let go. It can be you or it can be your partner, but it is surrounded by really positive cards of movement and long-term stability, a relationship. It could be that somebody just kind of felt like, you know, they just couldn't. The pressure was too much. But I feel like this is actually the only challenging card that you have in this entire spread that I've done for you. So this could have been the problem all along. Maybe this was the problem that led to somebody walking away from you. Because I see a relationship coming back to life here with the Judgment card. This was the main energy for you. Perhaps someone felt there was too much pressure. They felt they were unable to move on. But again, it's surrounded by movement, a proposal possibly, or marriage. Or just, you know, a firm relationship, a stable relationship. Let's get a few more cards from the confirmation deck. Let's see if anything repeats itself. When we see these cards repeat themselves from this deck that were already here, that's probably the most important thing you need to hear. What other messages are there for Virgo for October? Ace of Cups. What other messages are there for Virgo for October? Strength. What other messages are there for Virgo for October? Knight of Wands. What's the most important message that Virgo needs to hear about their love life for the month of October? The Sun. Okay, so the Sun is, this is a positive outcome for you. Again, no matter what is going on in your love life, whether, you know, your partner broke up with you, this is saying things will work out. You want to meet somebody new, you will find that person. This is success. This is positive energy, happiness, love, marriage, children, everything. The most positive card in the deck. And when it comes up, no matter what other cards are in here, this is saying there will be a positive outcome. Okay, so let's look at these three right here. So you've got the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, with Strength in the middle. This is a major arcana, so this one's the most important. Strength is telling Virgo to be patient, but also watch your fears. Watch the negative thinking. Strength is about taming your inner beast, where perhaps you start to clam up. You know, maybe you start to fear either getting involved in a long-term relationship, because you kind of have that energy over here with the Ten of Rods. There's fear here. There's, you know, the energy is becoming like way too heavy. But it also could be a message that Virgo just needs to be patient. Things are changing for you. You have the Ace of Cups here, which is, this is a new beginning in your love life. Either somebody new coming in or a relationship being rekindled. And then you have the Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Wands is telling you that things are moving forward in your love life. This is the energy of movement. Again, you have another Knight over here. You can kind of see him right here. Right here. There's movement around your love life, and of course the Wheel as well. And the Knight of Wands is telling you that there will be, you know, someone kind of coming into your life where there will be a lot of excitement. This is determination. This is somebody that really, you know, wants to achieve something in their love life. You know, someone's determined maybe to get your attention, someone's determined to get you back. And this can be you. This can be that you're determined to get that new beginning from the Ace of Cups. But perhaps you have to be patient with the Strength card being here. Perhaps maybe you're dealing with a partner that was not ready. You do have the Hermit in this reading, which means somebody maybe needed some space, some time to figure things out. You do have the Three of Cups next to the Hermit, so you will be happy. I feel like you will be happy if somebody asks you for some space. You will like the outcome of that. And of course you have the Sun here as the main energy. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to look at relationships, exes specifically, using this deck right here. And we're going to see what kind of energies are around your ex. And this can be an ex where you just broke up days ago, weeks ago, months ago, or years ago. There's no time limit, because people ask me, is this valid if we broke up 10 years ago? There is no time limit. As long as this person is your ex, you're no longer involved. Okay, so let me go ahead and shuffle the deck. What messages are there for Virgo about their ex? Show me the energies around Virgo. Okay, there was a card that jumped for you right away. Let me get this for you. Show me the energies around Virgo and their ex for October 2018. Show me the energies around Virgo and their ex for October 2018. Virgo and their ex. Virgo and their ex. Virgo and their ex. Okay, so I'm going to show you what jumped, because this seemed like it jumped right away for you. And it was this. Remember, you did have this in the 9-card spread. The Sun. This is a positive outcome. This is happiness. So for many of you, this is significant. This can be things finally working out between you and your ex. Okay, let me just put it back in there. That was just a jumping card. Just kind of showing you at the bottom of the deck, you have the 6 of Swords. This is movement. Getting away from your problems. Moving in a much healthier direction. Okay, show us the energies around Virgo and their ex for the month of October. 2 of Wands. Show us the energies around Virgo and their ex for the month of October. 9 of Wands. Show us the energies around Virgo and their ex for October. 5 of Pentacles. Show us the energies around Virgo and their ex for the month of October. The Fool. Show us the energies around Virgo and their ex for the month of October. The Knight of Wands, which you did have in the 9-card spread. Show us the energies around Virgo and their ex. The Hermit, which you also had in the 9-card spread. Okay, so like I said, when these cards pop up again in this like little spread that I do, because it's only 3 cards, they're significant. This is a message for you. Let's see if you can see it here. Here is the Knight of Wands, and here's the Knight of Wands again. You also have the Hermit, and I'm bringing them up again because this is trying to tell you something. Actually, let me put this one up here because the Hermit is here 2 times, as you can see here. I'm trying to get them all in the frame. This is very significant for you. The 2 Hermits and the 2 Knight of Wands. This is trying to tell you something. Okay, so let's take a look at the spread, see what it's trying to tell you. So you have the 2 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. And again, we're focusing on exes. They broke up with you. Maybe they're no longer in your life. You have no contact with them. It's over. I mean, you start off with this energy of the 2 of Wands, which is kind of strange, again, because we're focusing on exes. You're not together anymore. But there is waiting going on. And of course, it can be that you're waiting for them to come back to you. I mean, that's natural. But it can also be that they're waiting for the perfect timing. And the reason I bring this up again is because you had that kind of similar energy right here in the 9-card spread with the 3 of Rods. Waiting for that perfect timing, that perfect opportunity, maybe for a commitment. So you have the 2 of Wands waiting. Perhaps your ex is waiting for the perfect timing, waiting to get back with you. There's some strong fears going on there with the 9 of Wands. This is someone that is paranoid. This is someone that can't just relax and just tell you, you know, this is how I feel. This is what I want. The 9 of Wands is, again, paranoid energy, walls up, defenses up. And then you have the 5 of Pentacles, again, a very kind of lonely energy, a loner. Which, I mean, it can be Virgo, because sometimes Virgos are not the most expressive signs. I know, because I have a moon in Virgo. So it could be that, you know, this is you. I mean, hard to say in a general reading, but what I see here is waiting. Someone being very afraid of just kind of, you know, saying this is how I feel and this is what I want. And then I see emotional suffering with the 5 of Pentacles. This is, you know, someone feeling really shut out emotionally. Perhaps you feel really shut out emotionally because your ex maybe just broke up with you with no reason. I've been getting a lot of that in private readings. Somebody just blocking you on all social media and just exiting your life with no reason, no explanation. Perhaps they're afraid of maybe coming back to you. I mean, I did see there was a huge message for you in the 9-card spread of somebody coming back to you. But I feel like if they did that, if they left you in a really kind of horrible way, they could be afraid of how you're going to react to this. But I feel like somebody's waiting, and there's, you know, a lot of paranoid energy around this. Now, in the bottom row, you have the Fool, the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, 2 times. There's a new beginning for you here with your ex, the Fool, where you will have to just trust. I mean, the Fool is this energy of, like, don't expect any type of guarantee because there aren't any. Nothing's written in stone. Just trust your heart and your intuition. And I thought you had the High Priestess. I think it jumped for you at the beginning of the reading, the High Priestess. It did, and the Fool. There you go. There is some type of new beginning in the month of October where there are no guarantees. With Virgo, usually you're very objective and you want proof. You want to know something's going to work out for you. But when it comes to love, there are no guarantees. The Fool is just saying you will have to trust. And again, the Knight of Wands 2 times. There's the other one up there. And then the 2 Hermits. October can be a time, you know, when it comes to your ex, where there will be significant movement with the 2 Knights. You have to be really determined to make this work. It could be that they come back and, you know, maybe there's still fear there, the 9 of Wands. Maybe you feel like, you know, we're back together, but, you know, I still feel like they're not 100% back with the 5 of Pentacles. Maybe you're still really hurt over what happened. I just see you have to be in this really self-confident energy from the Knight of Wands. Determined energy maybe to make this work. But it can also be, I mean, with this Knight of Wands, it's someone's determined to get you back. Because the Knight of Wands is really a kind of self-confident energy of determined to achieve a goal, which in this case would be determined to get you back. Determined to get back an ex. It can be your ex or it can be you. And then there's, I mean, the Hermit 2 times. I don't think I've ever seen this before in any reading. 2 Hermits. This is someone that's doing a lot of thinking. Should I or shouldn't I? What should I do? And it can be, it very well can be Virgo, because it sounds like Virgo. Should I take this person back? Should I forgive them? Do I want a new beginning with them? Maybe that's why you have the 2 of Wands. A delay. Maybe you don't know if you want them back. Maybe because of what happened. But, I mean, I see a lot of love in your 9-card spread. I mean, you had the Lovers. I mean, you had the... I mean, they're all right here. I'm going to put them out here for you. You had the 2 of Cups. The Soulmate card. You had the 3 of Cups. Happiness, marriage, children. You had the Lovers. I feel like there's a huge opportunity for you when it comes to love if you want it. It's there. Maybe it wasn't there before because you did have the 3 of Rods. The timing wasn't right. That's why you have the 2 of Wands here. There was a delay. Maybe the timing was off for some reason, for one of you or for both of you. But I feel like you have a choice here. You're going to be doing a lot of thinking. Trying to figure out your ex here. But someone is determined. Either you're determined to get them back or they're determined to get you back. There's just a new beginning where you will just have to trust. Virgo will just have to trust. And I do see waiting. I see someone that's terrified, paranoid, and then someone suffering. Just kind of feeling really shut out. But I feel like if you want your ex back, I feel like you can have them back in the month of October. It could very well be that they're fighting to get you back with this Knight of Wands showing up 2 times. Okay, Virgo, this has been your love reading for October 2018. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.